Students who come to us don't have enough English to meet anyone, and they end up very lonely, and they come here and what they get out of it is social contact with people who are in similar situations, where they get to practice the English that they do have and improve it. And for both of those issues, I think the conversation table set up and the way the classes are run at a kind of informal, friendly way are ideal for just helping them to deal with the different kinds of difficulty and loneliness that some of them report.
I think the centre here provides them with that platform. It gives them the opportunity to communicate in a way where they're not judged, they don't feel that they have to compete. They're with a great range of people from different backgrounds as well, so there's a lot less pressure.
Many of the students have had very little experience of speaking English, especially in real life situations, which is why I think that the atmosphere in the classes here really helps.
They might be looking for specific or technical English, maybe to help with stuff like job interviews or going to see a doctor or whatever else comes up.
Well, I think the biggest problem for people is that they don't have the opportunity to practice English, even though they're living in Ireland, because they're moving within their own communities. In terms of social issues, I think there's a problem of, again, not getting to mix. There's huge problems with getting suitable accommodation. Some people have problems with affordable childcare, and the big problem is, again, because of the language issue, not being able to get work.
Well, I think the centre is very important for the students to come here, first of all, to socialise before you talk about their language development at all, because a lot of them are a bit isolated. Also, I know we've come across some young mothers who have come up. One lady has come over here, and she came over, her husband had been here a few years, she came over then, and she was really sitting in a room with a child and not getting out to socialise.
Well, some learners experience social isolation because of their inadequate communication skills. Well, improving language skills certainly facilitates social integration. That's one way. And I know that attending the group provides an opportunity for students to meet each other and to share their personal histories, and obviously that reduces isolation.
Learners have been in Ireland for 14, 15 years, been working in environments where they have no opportunity to speak English, and they tell me that basically at home they're speaking their own language. I think the portfolio structure is really good insofar as it does allow us to basically find out what the learner wants.
I think it's a problem that some of them, they just stick within their own groups. They don't have, say, access to the English language or to people to speak English to. I think it's great that they can come here, it's a safe place, they can talk. Nobody will correct them or come down hard on them. They can try out stuff. It's a safe place.